URMtv.
Viewers, good evening and welcome to today's URMtv news with me, Rabi Kashamagana. First, the top stories. Northeast lawmakers decry non-inclusion in special agro-industrial processing zone. Also, Atiku Abubakar confirms coalition talks to unseat Tinubu in 2027. Abdullahi Ganduje names coalition parties a joint venture destined to fail. This and many more. Stay tuned.
URMtv.
And now the news is in detail. Northeast lawmakers have expressed their displeasure over the exclusion of the region from the special agro-industrial processing zone and have called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to address the issue. As at a press conference held at the National Assembly complex in Abuja, Senator Danjuma Goje voiced his frustration that despite the region's significant agricultural livestock potential, it has been left out of the program. Recently, Vice President Kashim Shettima inaugurated the construction of Phase 1 of the SAPS in Kaduna State as part of the government's plan to industrialize the agricultural sector and create sustainable job opportunities. Senator Goje noted that 7 states, along with the Federal Capital Territory, FCT Abuja, have been selected for the program. The Northwest and the Southwest region have 2 processing zones each, specifically in Kaduna, Kano, Ogun and Oyo State, while no state from the Northeast were included. In his appeal for the region's inclusion, he emphasized that this is not only a matter of fairness and inclusivity, but also essential for realizing the current administration's goal of industrializing Nigeria's agricultural sector, creating sustainable jobs throughout the country.
I'm extremely worried that our zone is excluded completely from the SAPZ program, regarded as a presidential priority project and a direct response to long-standing challenges facing Nigeria's agricultural value chain, including poor infrastructure, limited access to markets, and low-value GNI.
Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar confirmed plans among major political parties to form a strong opposition ahead of the 2027 election. Atiku made the statement yesterday during a visit to former President Muhammadu Buhari at his residence in Kaduna State. He explained that the discussion about the potential alliance among major political parties were not the focus of his visit, which was primarily to pay salah homage to the former president.
All what I can say is that, there is an attempt by, the major political parties to come together and form a strong opposition.
Can we say this is part of the visit?
No.
Accompanying Atiku Abubakar were former Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State, Aminu Tambuwal of Sokoto, Gabriel Suswan of Benue, Jibril Bindo of Adamawa, and Achiki Odenwa of Imo, among others. Also addressing the media, former Kaduna State Governor El-Rufai reiterated that the visit was meant to pay respect to Buhari during the Salah celebration.
During the Ramadan, and Vice President Atiku Abubakar thought we should come and greet him for Salah. I wasn't in the country during Salah, so I joined him, and we've done that. That's it.
In a related development, the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, dismissed rumors of potential opposition alliance ahead of the 2027 general election, calling it a joint venture that is destined to fail. Ganduje made these remarks during a Salah visit to the former President Muhammadu Buhari shortly after former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and his team left his residence. Speaking to journalists after the meeting, Ganduje asserted that the ruling party is not threatened by any coalition plan suggested by opposition figures, including Atiku Abubakar. He explained the APC's control over 21 states, claiming it remains the strongest party in West Africa. Ganduje further stated that the party is focused on not only maintaining its power, but also expanding its influence ahead of the next election.
We are not worried at all. First of all, let me thank you. We are here in order to pay a Salah greetings to the former president, and also we took time to explain to him the achievement of our great party as he left it, and we promised to be briefing him from time to time. Concerning the group that came to see him, that is not of concern to us. This is just history trying to repeat itself. They won't have a joint venture which will not work, because from what we have seen, there are just some particles that cannot come together, as you can see. So it's a game. We will not reveal our intrigues, technicalities on how to handle it, but we assure you.
The executive chairman of Toro local government, pharmacist Ibrahim Abubakar Dembo, engaged with the leadership of Jipwis One during a dinner organized by the national leader, Sheikh Sani Yahya Jingiru, following a strategic meeting regarding the establishment of Fortune University, Magama. The executive chairman expressed his appreciation to Jipwis and the National University Commission for designating Toro local government as the site for the university. He promised to ensure continuous engagement for the successful establishment of the university structure and operations. Sheikh Jingur and representative of the National University Commission thanked and commended His Excellency Senator Bala Muhammad Abdul Kadir and Executive Chairman Ibrahim Abubakar Dembo for providing more land than required, calling it a remarkable act of exemplary leadership that contributes to community development and national building. Viewers, with this report, we've come to the end of today's news. But before we go, a quick look at the major stories once again. You have heard that Northeast lawmakers decries non-inclusion in special agro-industrial processing zones. Also, Atiku Abubakar confirms coalition talks to unseat Tinubu in 2027. You've also heard that Abdullahi Ganduje names coalition parties a joint venture destined to fail. As produced and edited by Kabiru Aminidori and the production team, and I, Kasha Rabiu Magama, says do have a lovely day. And don't forget to join us on our social media platforms for more interesting news packages. Thank you for watching and have a lovely day.
URMtv.